Gemini, welcome to your just-in-time tarot reading. If you're watching this Gemini, trust that there is a message here for you. If you are a regular, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome Gemini. I am an intuitive tarot reader. My name is Bronya and I've been around here for a little while. I start these readings with a couple of oracle cards and then I use the full tarot deck. Sometimes the reading will just feel like a personal reading, it'll align and it'll feel amazing, and it's super cool when it happens, but it's not always the case. It can be just key pieces with a general collective reading, but they might just be the things that you need to hear right now. Occasionally none of it will resonate, and that's cool too, just leave it for someone else. I have pulled the full moon eclipse card. Conclusions are within reach. I find this really exciting, this energy, because if we think about eclipse energy, it can be life-changing, it can be fast, it can be expansive, it is super powerful. It can bring really big shifts and it can also illuminate the path forward. So conclusions are within reach. Excuse me. You might be about to, get to an important outcome or result. You might be completing something. We will find out. Okay, let's go to the Divine Initiation Oracle. I will then use the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, and I will link you to both of these decks. They can be accessed with the single link down below. I love beautiful tarot decks, and these are my latest. Okay, sovereignty. Okay, you're really being asked here to really, let's say, honor your truth, your authentic truth, your values, your sort of sense of purity here. So this is a, don't sacrifice yourself in the process is what it's really saying. And it also feels like maybe there is a sense of, like purity and some kind of conclusion that actually feels good or allows you to kind of keep a sense of sovereignty or dignity here. So beautiful energy. Kind of feels a little bit hermit-esque, that one. Let's keep going. So I'm working with the full tarot deck now. And I've got the Eight of Cups. Well, both of these cards have sort of a journey element to them. We see someone passing through the mountain here to get to some kind of, bright new future. I know we can't really see what is behind there, but we can just feel that the sun energy is there, right? That it feels more positive. It feels like the direction to go in. The message is sort of similar with the Eight of Cups. It really talks about taking a little bit of a like road less traveled journey to find the missing pieces, leaving behind maybe a situation that you have, intuitively come to the conclusion is not it, right? There are fundamental pieces missing that maybe compromise your sovereignty in some way. So with the Eight of Cups, we go on the journey to find that missing piece. That leads us to the Nine of Cups. Deep emotional satisfaction, contentment, and a wish fulfilled. So I just think that the conclusion here is maybe a decision around whether to take that journey or not. Yeah, Two of Pentacles is the decision-making card, where at the moment you might be weighing it up. You might be feeling in a state of limbo, and some of you could be waiting for a decision, waiting to hear back so that you can move forward. Like you could have applied for a job or housing or finance, and maybe you can't move until you get that. So you need to, let's say, manage this time where you might feel a little bit unsteady and emotions might be high. If you're trying to make a decision, I always say come back to whether it aligns with your values, your vision for the future, your lifestyle. And if you get green ticks and all of those things, and where you are right now is not giving those green ticks, that is what you need to know. King of Swords. So this could be you here in your most mature state here, Gemini, with the King of Swords. As an energy to embody, it's asking you to zoom out and look at the big picture here, right? And that maybe that is that the level of maturity that needs to be taken in this decision, is that if we do, look back at the journey, but also where we want to head, then we can start piecing it together, and then we can measure the gap and go, well, you know what? I've done the kind of stock take of where I am right now, and it isn't it. So therefore, if I make this change now, I take this journey, then I do have a chance of getting there, right? And honoring my sovereignty. And yeah, I just feel that, I mean, the King of Swords is usually a big decision point, but it's strategic, right? It's by design, and it takes that conscious awareness to get there. Yeah, I mean, Eight of Swords is the mental overwhelm, you know, and it could be, well, look, there's a lot of hurdles to overcome to go on that journey. And I feel that this movement forward gets you sort of unstuck or out of a sense of entrapment, which the Eight of Swords can represent. It can also talk about guilt, because you might feel obligated, accountable, responsible, committed, contracted where you are. So that's something that you will need to work through and negotiate. But the message of the Eight of Swords is that by seeing things from a different viewpoint, and it's from that big picture perspective, that there is a way out, there is a solution, right? But sometimes it's the very thing that, you know, we were avoiding. Yeah. And there's genuine grief here, you know. There is genuine grief for what you need to leave behind here. But I think if you're honest with yourself, there's also been disappointment. And the way to get to, you know, that happiness, of course, is through, you know, the journey of the Eight of Cups. Now, okay, I'm probably going to finish on this one, I feel, because the Lovers, it's actually your major arcana. And before this was known just as a card of like partnerships and soulmates, etc. It was the biggest choice card in the tarot. And because it's your major arcana coming out, I feel this decision is yours, Gemini. And it's a big decision. It's a heart decision. And, you know, we're asked to choose wisely because, like I said, there's other people, parties, interests involved. And you're really wanting to make that decision that's going to bring you into deeper balance with the values, vision, and lifestyle. So, and yes, that could involve a partnership for some of you, whether it's partnership with a, you know, organization or an employer, or, you know, with actually a romantic partner here as well. So conclusions are within reach. You're trying to make some kind of big decision here. You're being asked to see the big picture. And yeah, do your grieving, but don't hold on to that. This is about moving forward towards the light to collect your missing piece, so you can really live that beautiful life of alignment where you feel like things are balanced, more peaceful and harmonious. So I'll leave it there, Gemini. It was a pleasure reading for you. If you would like to follow up with a personal reading, first link down below will take you across to my website and you can check those out. I'll link you to the decks that I've used. I'll link you to my TikTok and Instagram where I'm really active and interactive with different daily readings. And also I have a free Learn Tarot quick guide linked below, and my 2 paid course options, Introduction to Intuitive Tarot and my signature deep dive course. I will just leave it there. I'm sending you all the love and magic, Gemini. Do take very good care. Bye for now.